Welcome back to the Divij Den podcast, episode 83. It's your boy Divij. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us. We're almost at 100 episodes, my brother.
I love it, man.
It's exciting.
It's been a steady grind, and it's fun, man. I love this show.
I like just pulling up and having something consistent, and we've been consistent.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of consistent,
Yep.
actually, this has nothing to do with being consistent, but we had been promising you guys that we would get George Janko on the podcast, and we just had him on last week.
Yeah.
And it was a great episode, bro. I feel like he was very just open. We both kind of cried. I kind of started the episode with me just kind of bawling and shit.
It was a really vulnerable episode. It was cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure people will get to see a side of George that they don't normally see, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, honestly, we had a lot to talk about. I think the part 2 is in order, you know?
Yeah, we definitely need a part 2 because it was really just an hour of him just talking about like Jesus and love and all this stuff. But it was good. I thought it went really well. But anyways, what do we want to talk about, bro? Fighting?
I would love to talk about fighting. Before going into the future fights, I wanted to just recap on Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. So Crawford actually came out. He's sponsored by Prime. He came out with a Prime pendant.
I saw that.
Yeah, Prime pendant, all like primed out. During his post-fight interview, he got the Prime. But he was, I think it was like plus 200 or negative 200, negative 150 or negative 200 favorite.
Yeah.
Fucking beat Spence's ass down. Not even a chance. The only round one, Errol Spence. The whole rest of the fight, one side, just counterpunch. No chance. Errol Spence just got so wild with it. And it was desperate. He was going out. He was fighting out of desperation the entire fight.
He was.
And it was a really brutal fight. I thought in the 5th that it was going to be a doctor stoppage because his face was red.
It was really bad. There was actually a video that I saw the night before the fight of Errol training on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And people were making fun of him because he looked like super flat-footed. Like he looked like someone that had never been in a boxing gym before.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because like, when I think of boxing, like the greats, I think of obviously like Muhammad Ali, fucking like I think of Deontay Wilder. I don't know why. To me,
Deontay Wilder's a heavyweight champ. Yeah. But
like,
I think
Andy Ruiz, and then I kind of throw Errol Spence in like Tyson Fury. Yep. I thought you were gonna say Tommy Fury. I was like, that's definitely
not.
But no, it was surprising, bro. I think that's not how I saw the fight going, but I do think it's cool how Prime seems to be like,
dude. They got a really good spotlight on them. They got the unified welterweight champion on their sponsored athlete list. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
How do you think they're able to stay like so on top of culture?
They just keep putting their name on all the biggest shit, like on all the right things. They're picking out strategically where to put their logo. And it's working.
I wonder who's making these calls. Like, is it KSI or like Logan that's like, yo, we should get, Crawford to wear a chain?
I don't know because they're obviously the faces of the brand.
Yeah.
But I think the brand is so much bigger now than them. Like, I think, like, honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like
250 million.
Yeah, they're not even. Are they still promote? Like, I see Logan avidly promoting Prime, doing his part. KSI doesn't seem to be holding his weight as much, but I feel like now Prime is so fucking big and mainstream, they could legitimately cut them out and still be the next Gatorade.
Yeah.
They're so like established now. Like they're on the UFC, they're everywhere.
Yeah. I was doing some research on this, and I think usually like these larger like holding companies will sell or purchase other brands for like a 4 to 5x multiple of top line revenue, and they just did 250 million. So
$1 billion
already $1 billion exit, which is fucking crazy, bro.
I'm curious at like how much Logan and KSI.
What's the equity? Like, what do they own?
Because I will say in the beginning they were a very integral part of getting it to the point they are at now. But I feel like now they're just so big. And I feel like they're like KSI definitely has cut back on promotion.
Yeah,
but
I don't know, bro. It's like at that point when you're KSI and you're like, I bet I already have like 5 or 10% or whatever he has in this company. Like, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have to do.
He doesn't have to do anything. The company's now he's just making money over not doing anything, which is great.
Yeah. You see the FDA has been kind of like eyeing Prime a little bit.
I didn't see that, but why? What's their case?
I think there's concerns. I'm actually drinking this shit right now.
Yeah.
It tastes good. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Celsius a lot better, but as well as other beverages. I do just like this packaging, to be honest, which is why I picked it up. But I think the contents in here, like, I forget which ingredient it was, but apparently it has like 8x one of the ingredients that like a normal beverage should have.
Really?
And also the energy drinks are like crazy high in caffeine. Obviously, I think it's actually just 200 milligrams.
Yeah. I don't think it's anything more than a normal energy drink, but there is something in that monk fruit is okay, but there's something else in that because it's way too sweet for having only a couple grams of sugar in it. Like they say, it's like a couple grams of sugar.
2 grams of sugar.
2 grams of sugar,
yeah.
Dude. That shit is way too sweet for only 2 grams of sugar.
It has things that seem a little sketchy, bro. Like a D-alpha tocopherol acetate.
What the fuck is that?
Acylsulfame pyridixin hydro. Like, bro.
I know.
Sounds like bleach.
It tastes good, but also like when I drink it, I feel like I'm drinking like chemicals. Tastes good, but
yeah,
I feel like I'm drinking chemicals.
It kind of tastes like Windex. I've never had Windex.
Can I try that? Can I try a little bit of
bro.
this? Let's see. Honest Prime Metamoon review, first time trier.
You've never had it before? What do we think?
That tastes like Windex.
It's
bro.
like Windex, yeah.
Yeah, that tastes like chemicals.
Yeah,
man, I don't know about that one. I do like a couple of them, but not that.
This
one.
was not an intentional like talk shit on Prime segment. This is just kind of how it unfolded.
Yeah.
No shade to the Prime team. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. What I will say is, speaking of the Paul brothers, Jake Paul, Nate Diaz. It's coming up this Saturday.
This Saturday, and you're going? You're not going, are you?
I'm not gonna go. I'm going to the. I was actually gonna ask you if you wanted to go to the Lil Baby concert.
Oh fuck yeah! What is that? Hell yeah!
Well, me and my new girl.
No way. Is it, all right.
She's not my girl. I do have a crush on this chick, and I'm trying to bag her, bro.
Put some respect on it. This woman.
Well,
chick.
That's a girl. I didn't call her like a bitch.
Okay.
Or a hoe.
All right.
No, she's an amazing person. I really like this girl. Anyway, we're not going to get into my love life today. We're going to get into Jake Paul, Nate Diaz. I think Jake is going to win.
I agree. When's Lil Baby?
What's the
When's Lil Baby?
Lil Baby?
Lil Baby.
Oh, Saturday night.
Let's go.
Trying to go?
Yeah.
It's a movie.
All right. But yes, back to I agree that Jake's going to win.
What's the prediction?
I mean, they're both entertainers, so they're gonna give them a show. I think it's gonna get bloody.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna get bloody. I think they both know how to put on a show. So
yep.
I think my prediction will be Doctor Stoppage because Nate Diaz bleeds like a fountain.
Yeah. He does.
What is it? A 9-round fight?
I think it's a 10
round fight.
8 rounds? 8 to 10 rounds.
8 to 10. So I'm gonna say in the later rounds. I'm gonna say probably like 8th round. 8th round, later round doctor stoppage or a unanimous decision for Jake. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout.
That was a very thought out prediction.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a knockout because he's too tough.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen Nate Diaz get knocked out. I've seen him get grounded, but I don't think he's ever been like cold knocked out.
My prediction: Nate Diaz brings a knife to the fight, stabs Jake. Fourth round stabbage. That's the prediction.
Yeah,
he's fucking crazy, bro. That's not like let's not put that out of his.
He's not crazy,
realm of capabilities.
He was crazy, and I think, dude, if you see him now, he's so like rich now and just like doesn't have to do anything.
Yep.
He smoked himself like calm. He smoked himself calm. Like he's calm and he just like doesn't raise his voice anymore. Like,
did you see the video of him smoking a cigarette while he was training?
Jake?
No, Nate.
Nate doesn't smoke cigarettes. He smokes weed.
No, there was a video of him like smoking a cigarette. It was like his training footage, but it was him like sparring or like shadowboxing with a cigarette in his mouth.
Jake did that.
Oh, Nate did it too.
You sure it wasn't a joint?
It might have been a joint.
They're very big cannabis influencers.
Oh, okay.
They're not. I don't think they smoke cigarettes.
Huh.
I think he's even got a cannabis company there too.
Oh, it might have been like a promotion
that is
thing.
promotion. Yeah, for his own company. Smart man.
Yeah, it is smart. So yeah, it should be a fun fight.
It's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
Do you know who's on the undercards?
I don't.
It's a big fight. I feel like they would have good.
You know, it's a big fight, but I was reading an article and it was saying that like the pay-per-views are expected to like tank because the promotions honestly have not been that good if you think about it.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even know it was this weekend.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think Jake's just been like posting videos of him training, and it's like I don't think that's enough. I don't think he's got that. He's not like bringing his personality into the mix anymore.
Yeah, why is he doing that? He's not being like as confrontational as he used to be. Yeah, he used to be so like getting under people's skin, and like he's not doing it anymore. He's just fighting.
I think for him, it's probably he really just wants to beat this dude. It's not really about like the campaign around it or anything.
Yeah, I think he's really stopped trying to promote the fights as much and just trying to be just known as a fighter instead of like a social media fighter.
Yeah.
He just wants to be like legit, which I can respect. But at the same time, like you got to promote the fight. Like
yeah, you have to promote
the business. That's like, you know, that's why like I was watching like Conor and they were saying like there are people that have done what Conor's done, hold 2 belts in different divisions, but the one thing that they don't have is they don't have the mouth. They're not able to talk like he talks. And Jake has the mouth. Like, but it seems like his mouth is getting quieter over the years.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's getting older, getting more serious about it. Like, yeah, mature. But same with Nate Diaz. He used to have a mouth too. Now he's just calm. Like I watched the promotion. There was a clip of the promotion. It was them like facing off like this.
Yeah.
It cuts and then there's a scramble. There's no like pushing or nothing. Yeah. If you watch the clip, it just cuts. So it's like
versus
it's so
like
boring.
when Jake did the gotcha hat thing with Mayweather, like that thing was everywhere, bro.
Yeah, that was smart. That was he knew that was gonna happen, but it's just like the promotions. He is not doing this like that like trolling shit anymore. It's like which I don't know. I think the numbers. I'm curious to see how the numbers will fare.
Yeah. Speaking back to numbers or back to Prime, I was reading up and apparently Happy Dad did $100 million in revenue.
Makes sense.
Which is almost a third of what Prime's done.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, so Happy Dad, they have a way smaller target market, right? Prime, and everyone can drink Prime, but only like 21 up can.
Because it's alcohol.
Right.
Yeah, it's valid.
But but yeah, man, Happy Dad, they've come a long way. They still taste like shit though.
Complete fucking garbage, bro.
They still taste like shit.
Awful.
But they have come a long way, and man, I don't know. I don't know about Happy Dad. I like Happy Dad. I think it's cool, but
yeah. Did you see the clip of Andrew Schultz roasting Steiny on the podcast?
I did. After George, the last episode when we talked about it, I had to go watch it. You know that episode was recorded last year.
In November 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they went, and then Schultz came out with a reply to that, talking about Shahidi. Like there was an interview with Shahidi saying, "Have you ever not aired an episode?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, the Andrew Schultz episode."
Bro, Schultz fucking shat on Steiny. Like aggressively shat on him. He was like, "I don't like you."
Yeah.
Like I don't like the way that you're being. And honestly, I kind of get it. Like Steiny, he does kind of have like that weirdness to him, but I do think that's like his personality.
It is. I think he also like was shitting on them because I think the Full Send podcast, they just put a lot of emphasis on their guests. There's not really any substance in their speech.
Yeah, it's all questions.
Right. And then actually Bradley Martin said that. Like he didn't say it was Full Send, but you can tell he alluded to them. You know, he got kicked off their podcast.
Yeah, so I was going to bring that up. Adam22 went on Bradley's podcast and was asking Brad on the pod on Raw Talk. He was like, "Why aren't you on there?"
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't even know if it's true. I feel like something happened, but apparently they just like stopped inviting Brad on the pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my mind, you know, knowing what I know, I think there was something else that.
Of course, there's
went
something
down.
else.
Yeah.
Like, of course, there's something else. And
Yeah. Speaking of podcasts, bro, Bobbi Althoff. Do you know who that is?
no.
Bro, Bobbi Althoff, the industry plant. She interviewed Drake in a bed.
Oh yes, I saw that. I didn't know who you were speaking about, but yeah, I know who that is.
She interviewed Drake
Yeah.
in a bed in a stadium, in a locker room somewhere in like fucking Tennessee, and then she interviewed Lil Yachty and Mark Cuban. She interviewed Mark Cuban on the floor, like they were sitting on the floor.
Damn.
So what's good with Bobbi, bro? She's so interesting to me.
I think she probably like made a name for herself, and then now like people are just like using her as like an industry plant to like get a message out there. They're like, oh, have Bobbi ask this question.
Yeah.
But I think she probably started organically and, you know, built up a good fan base. And now people are like, hey, we want to send a message out, but we don't know how to send it. So we'll have you ask the hard question.
Yeah.
And then they set it up. Obviously, you don't just get an interview with Drake for no reason.
I wonder if she's Nardwuar 2.0.
She's the feds.
I think Bobbi Althoff might be the feds. It's the vibe that I'm getting.
I could see it. I could see it. Man.
I know who she's interviewing next. I can't say, but the next guest is even crazier.
Crazier than Drake?
It's not crazier than Drake, but it's going to be, I think, a very chaotic episode for sure.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. But I think Bobbi's cool, man. I think she brings like this awkward energy, you know, but she's also like kind of hot at the same time.
That's a good combination.
Yeah.
I love an awkward hot girl.
Me too. Speaking of hot girls, Taylor Swift, brother, is going on tour, or maybe she's already on tour, but they're projecting her tour to do $1 billion.
Yeah. Taylor Swift is a beast. Like, honestly, you know, her tickets that resell, like, for like nosebleeds, it's like thousands of dollars.
Like tens of thousands.
Yeah. It's like someone was saying that her ticket to her concert is more than Super Bowl ticket.
I just don't get Taylor Swift like I don't get Beyonce. Like, to me, they don't make sense.
Taylor Swift is her music connects with like every little girl, every girl.
Yeah.
Her music can like, she's able to like really connect with all these girls, and I don't know, understand it really, but
I just don't get it.
But more than that, just the business behind her. $1 billion. She's gonna be a billionaire.
She's already worth, I think, like $600 million. She's behind Rihanna. She's the second most financially successful person.
Yeah, but Rihanna's got a business now. Music didn't get Rihanna to that point.
It was Fenty.
Yeah, Fenty did.
Yeah. And
Taylor Swift is straight music industry money. Straight
music.
up. Like, no one, I don't think even Beyonce did that. Like,
she's not a billionaire. Jay-Z did it. But that was through other ventures too.
Jay-Z did it through business.
Ace of Spades and whatnot.
Yeah, Ciroc.
Yeah.
But
Jay-Z was Ciroc? Wasn't that P. Diddy?
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. He might have co-owned it or something.
Who owns Ciroc?
Diageo, I'm pretty sure.
Diageo. I don't know who. I don't remember, but
nonetheless, I think Taylor Swift is impressive, and I think Scooter Braun is impressive, and I'm just curious. Well, I don't know if he still owns her masters, but who knows?
We brought this up last time too. Is Taylor Swift's dog is the richest dog?
Taylor Swift's dog is the richest dog.
Net worth is like $100 million or something like that.
That's a rich fucking dog.
Yeah, rich dog, man. Let's kidnap Taylor Swift's dog if you guys need some ransom money.
Yo, speaking of my dog, bro,
this
is kind of sad, bro. But Angus Cloud, man.
How'd you go from the dog to Angus?
That's my dog.
Oh, your dog.
I didn't actually know him, but like I really loved him, bro. Like I saw social media when that went up, and he really, like, a lot of people were devastated by that. He apparently, it's like his dad died like a week ago, or like a week before his passing, and then he overdosed on drugs.
Yeah,
some people are saying it was a suicide, but his mom came out with a statement, and it seemed fairly positive. Like, she seemed like she's in good spirits, but it's pretty fucked, bro. He's a goat.
Yeah, and you could be rich and famous and glamorous and have the respect of everyone, but if your mental health is not good, man, it don't mean anything.
True.
Like, he He had everything. Yeah, like everything I feel like anyone could want.
At 25.
At 25, and and it means nothing now. Means nothing, like.
Yeah.
Just like that. No one expected it either.
Apparently, he filmed another movie before he passed, so I think, or another show or something. So I think there's gonna be some stuff coming out with him, which so it'll be cool to like still be able to get him.
Very
while he's out
sad.
here.
Very sad.
It is sad. Isn't it? It's interesting, bro. I started reading this book called something about like anxiety by Dale Carnegie, and it just breaks down like where happiness stems from and like how to like not be worried all the time, because I think worry is like everyone's biggest problem, right?
Yeah. What worries you?
You know, I think I have a couple things. I think my biggest worry is like I feel like I'm not spending my time the right way, and then obviously like my health or my parents' health.
Yeah.
But like I'm trying to like detach from all that shit and just like be present.
Yeah, man, I've been asking myself a lot of hard questions, like what makes me happy truly.
Yeah.
I think it's really just like having good relationships.
When you were saying that, in my mind I was like, I think he's gonna say good times with good people. Like that was what I thought it was.
Yeah, good relationships, like money aside, everything aside, like people that really just that like really truly love you and got your back and don't rich or poor or in the dumps or on top, they still treat you the same, and that's really it.
Yeah.
I feel like how do you feel about that? I feel like I've achieved a good core network that I know has my best interest in mind.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've achieved that?
Yeah. I think I really only need I feel like for me it's myself. Yeah. As long as I have myself, and then everything else is temporary. And I mean obviously I'm temporary too, but like I got my parents, I got my fucking sister, my dog, I got you, I got other friends. So I think I'm good. But I was reading this book, and I actually want to like read this entire page because I think it's valuable. It's the 7 Ways to Peace and Happiness. I'm going to skip the first one, but the second one is, just for today, I will try to adjust myself to what is and not try to adjust everything to my own desires. I will take my family, my business, and my luck as they come and fit myself to them. So I eat fucking shit. Just choked on Prime. What the fuck is in this shit, Prime? God damn it. I want to actually like, we have time, so let's go through each of these because I think it's an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
So like, when you wake up, right? Or like when we wake up, we have certain things that we want to achieve that day or like do, and then fucking something else happens and like life smacks us in the face, right?
Yeah.
So like, how do you feel like you're able to like deal with that, or how do you face those things?
Yeah. Luckily for me, nothing serious has happened that really like derailed me like recently. But taking mental health break, just like maybe just going for a walk or just getting out where I can detach from whatever's bothering me. Yeah. That really helps. So I go to therapy now.
Me too.
Yeah, I go to therapy.
Hell yeah.
Breathing, like there's like a window of tolerance where like your distress levels are either you're in it, your window of tolerance, or you're out of it. And recognizing when you're out of it, when you won't be able to respond from a calm, collected point of view, is important to realize. And then whenever I'm out of it, it's important to realize that you're out of it and go breathe, go take a walk, go shut off, go do something that you like to do, and then come back into that window of tolerance and then address the issue that's happening. So for me, it's realizing that, hey, like something happened that's knocked you off and you need to like get back in there and revisit that later.
Yeah. Stepping away from the issue.
Stepping away, right.
Yeah. And I feel like walking is like, I've realized that recently, is like the best.
Walking is great. Hiking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm learning a lot about myself and how to deal with like maladaptive behaviors. I used to, what I used to do. So
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I do want to run through these because I think they're great, but I want to address something. I think you have become a lot more eloquent, and like I think your words are more concise, and I think you're more thoughtful about what you say.
oh,
Like
thank you.
You don't really like jumble anymore, like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Yeah.
You're not the first person to tell me that. And I think it's just having a clear mind now, having a clear head, and I still jumble, man. I'm still working on it.
No, everyone does it. Yeah.
But I have been trying to organize my thoughts in my head better, and if it's nice to hear it from you, man, that I'm more speak better, whatever.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We all do it, bro.
Yeah.
We're not perfect. Okay. The other one was just for today, I will take care of my body. I will exercise it, care for it, nourish it, and not abuse it nor neglect it, so that it will be a perfect machine for my bidding. I don't know what that last part means, but
bidding for what you want to do.
For what you want to do, yeah. Like our bodies are our machines, bro. It's like, what are we doing every day to like nourish it?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like your mental health and your physical health go hand in hand.
For sure.
In a way, but I am working out and working on my physical, but I've been eating so much that I'm getting a little jiggly. So, but I feel like working out. Do you feel better when you work out? Your brain?
Yeah,
bro. Do you feel smarter?
Yeah, 100%.
You feel smarter when you work out, which is weird how that works.
Yeah.
I actually saw the sound clip on. I gotta find it. I'm not even going to it because I don't know what to say about it.
I found cryotherapy again. That's been helping me a lot.
Really?
Yeah, sauna for like 20 minutes. Walking, working out, healthy eating, reading, grounding, like waking up and sitting in the sun for like 20 minutes and just like, because bro, my therapist was like, he asked me, he was like, what do you do in the morning to like plug into the universe, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all energy, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, like I kind of just like go on my laptop, and he's like,
yeah,
but like, what are you doing to like plug in? And he kind of framed us as if we're like a laptop charger where you have to like plug it into a wall. And so now every morning I wake up, the way I plug in is I sit in the sun for like 20 minutes and then I read and I write. And that first hour of the day, bro, just like complete mental like fortitude.
Yeah. And like I used to think like, oh, there's not enough time in the day. I can't like waste an hour of my day to do like to sit around in the sun or write like my thoughts down. But really that hour like sets you up to work so much more efficiently throughout the rest of the day. And you probably get more done in less time if you just prep yourself for the day, which is a weird thought because like I'll be working, and if I don't set myself up in the morning by getting my mind right, I might just sit around and not get anything done.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
because there's no intention there.
Right, which is good to actually understand your intention for the day.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing because it took me a long, long time to understand that if you just take care of yourself and beforehand, that you're just going to be a well-oiled machine for the rest of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Facts. Yeah. I like that. And this Dale Carnegie guy, he also says like live in like day tight compartments. So if I'm on this, it's like if I'm on this podcast, you know how before I'd like go on my phone, I'd be like texting, answering emails, like, like that's not the way to do it. Like live in day tight compartments. Like if you're gonna walk your dog, fucking walk your dog, or like if you're gonna be with your girlfriend, be with your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. You seem very present right now. You seem very present, which is like actually like kind of a new feeling because I'm always feel
frantic.
like I always feel like you're got a million things you got to take care of on your head and you're not really here, but I feel like you're really here right now, which is great, honestly.
Yeah. I do this word of the day thing now. And it's been presence for the last like week, so I'm trying to get.
Man, I feel a different energy around you though. It seems calmer. Is it calmer? Is that right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Mental clarity for sure. I just realized that going through the rest of these might take like fucking 2 hours.
Okay.
So maybe we don't. But this other one that I really liked was Just for today, I will be unafraid. Especially, I will not be afraid to be happy, to enjoy what is beautiful, to love, and to believe that those I love me. Mm-hmm. You know, I think love is interesting, bro. It's like love is like kind of important.
You need love, yeah. And love doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be love for a flower, a love for your favorite color, love for your dog. It can be love. Like, there's so many ways to love. It's like everyone thinks, oh, love is like, oh, my girlfriend, my wife, whatever, my kid. It's like, no, there's so many ways to love, and it is super important because I feel like if you don't have love, you might as well just die.
Yeah.
Because like, what is there in this earth for you?
There's no life without love.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't know. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing on this like fucking topic is like I'm obsessed with this book. I'll get you a copy, but it's like what we think is like our life is our life. Our thought is our thought. Can't speak. Our life is our thought life. So like anything that we think is gonna manifest into like the way that we are.
Yeah.
Right. So like, how do you stay positive, or like how do you like? Because the average human brain has because like the average human brain has like 30,000 thoughts a day, I think. So it's like, how are you navigating that and making sure that the majority of those thoughts are positive?
I would say like, shit, man, that's a deep question. How do I stay positive? Well, I mean, I think to myself, like, I get nothing accomplished good when I'm thinking negatively. So it's just...
May as well be positive.
Yeah, may as well be positive, and it makes things easier to do. Like, if I think, like, oh, I got to go to work today, and I fucking hate work, then work's going to suck. But if I'm like, oh, I can get this done, and, like, you know, make it fun, it's all of a sudden it's not so bad, you know? So.
Yeah. It's true. I kind of look at it like, if I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to, like, go through this day, I may as well just fucking do it with a smile on my face, because it's like, it's going to happen regardless. So I could be a piece of shit and be bitter and sad, or I could just go through it and be happy, smile, make friends. Like,
plus, I mean, like, shit, like, I feel like I get better outcomes when I'm happy. I don't know if it's just my mind thinking that, but like yesterday, I got a new client just because it's like, I literally just stumbled upon this fucking lady, and just with a smile on my face, and then we just connected on some happy shit. And then she's like, I'm opening up a new restaurant or like food service business. And I'm like, oh shit, well, this is what I do. No even pitch or anything. She's all, pick me up at 12 tomorrow. You're going to drive me there.
The fuck?
And she takes me to her new spot. It's still under construction and everything. She's just like, yeah, this is what's going on. What do you do? Then I'm like, oh, I do marketing. And then she's like, what do you cost? I cost this much.
Yeah.
Okay. Send me the paperwork.
Wow.
That's it. That was it.
Just because of the happy vibes.
Happy vibes. That was it. And she's like, and obviously it's because I was like, I'm Korean. She's Korean.
Yeah.
And like, I think she got money though. I think she's paying for my friendship.
Probably, bro.
It's.
I mean, you think about when you get older, it's like, what you don't care about, like 4 G's a month or 5 G's or whatever the fuck. Like,
yeah. It didn't matter to her, but
yeah.
This happened. I met her yesterday, and then she signed the contract like that. Like,
that's fire.
Yeah, like nothing. And so, but just having happy energy. She was just like, I think she was drawn to my energy.
Yeah.
So
we're all energy, bro. Mm-hmm. All right, should we get out of this dick sand of
positivity and anxiety? I want to talk about the lottery.
Yeah, $1 billion Powerball, baby.
Dude,
someone won it, right?
Someone won it. One person. So already it's like 300,000's gone. So what, you get 600,000? Because
300 million.
300 million. Sorry, 300 million is gone.
I think it's more like 450 million.
Yeah. Okay. So all that busy 450 million's gone, and then now you have a fucking target on your back that everyone wants to kill you.
Yeah, she was. There was a video of this lady who won it in LA, and she was just running around the street like crying, like happy as fuck. I'm like, you should get fucking security.
I would go
right now.
Yeah, I would go lock myself up and go hire some a private army at that point. You got $1 billion in your name. Like, I'll go hire an army.
Yeah,
a little private security.
I'm living like 6ix9ine if I get that lottery. I'm having like
did
30 security guards.
Did you see 6ix9ine did a collab with what?
Joe Biden.
No. 6ix9ine did a collab with Kodak.
Kodak Black? Yeah, he paid $1 million for
He paid $1 million?
Yeah.
Dude, and China Mac was actually like being like, it ain't like the old days when gangster rap, like if you're a rat, like now you could be a rat and still work with the biggest artists now. They don't give a fuck because all that loyalty shit is dead.
True.
And he was just like going on a rant about how like you could be a rat now and still like do whatever the fuck you want. He's all like, the real gangster rap is dead. Like there's no loyalty in the game. It's like you got the money to pay, like fuck it. Like there's like, because he was saying during his time, like for instance, like Nipsey Hussle was a real gangster, stuff like that. Like no one will work with you if you fucking are a snitch. But he's just saying like, you got the biggest artist, Kodak Black, will do a song with you just for the bag.
Yeah.
And you're a rat. So he was just saying like, there's no loyalty in the rap game anymore.
Yeah, I really don't think there is.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, it's a business, bro. And like, if you're getting paid $1 million for a feature.
Yeah. The song was kind of ass. It was all right.
Yeah, I was surprised that, like, in my mind, I think Tekashi, do you think Tekashi's more poppin' than Kodak? Like, culturally? To me, it seems like it's weird that there was a money exchange between Kodak and 6ix9ine. Like, you think that's like a mutually beneficial.
I don't know. I think from a social media like numbers perspective, I think Kodak is bigger. From like a music industry perspective, I think Kodak is way more respected than 6ix9ine. But as like an influencer, I think Tekashi gets way more views on like on his Instagram and stuff like that. That's
what I'm saying. To me, it would have seemed like a very balanced transaction. But hey, if you got the $1 million, he wants to pay Kodak. Fuck it.
I mean, $1 million, I don't think is anything out to them. Like,
no, not at all.
Yeah.
All right, to switch gears a little bit, Kanye West is running for president in 2024.
Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Why does Kanye think he's fit to run for president? Is it a publicity stunt? Like, I don't get it.
I don't understand Kanye West's intentions with all this. In my mind, it's like,
I think he really believes like he's gonna like save the country. Yeah. I think he's that delusional and thinks he's that much of a fucking gift to mankind.
Yeah.
Which is kind of scary.
I think we need Dwayne the Rock Johnson in presidency.
He would be a good figure. Like,
or like who's the other guy, the bald guy from Fast and Furious?
Vin Diesel.
Put Vin Diesel in office, bro. Like,
you know what's funny is my girlfriend's aunt is married to Vin Diesel's stunt double.
Really?
Yeah, some bald guy. Like,
that's so funny.
Yeah. So, but no, I don't think Vin Diesel.
No, but it's like no one hates Vin Diesel. Like, if you hate Vin Diesel, you're a terrible human being.
Vin Diesel's cool.
Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark.
President Marky Mark.
Marky Mark was, I don't know, man. Just these celebrities, just stay in your lane, man. What? Don't get into politics. Like,
yeah.
But how did you find out he's running again? Where'd you hear that?
Through a guy. His name's Milo Yiannopoulos, who is a very interesting character. I actually like him a lot, but I don't know if I align with his beliefs, but he is someone that works with Kanye for the upcoming campaign, and he's anti-Islam, anti-feminist.
Oh shit.
He's, I think, pro-pedophilia to some extent. Pretty gnarly dude, but like that's the energy that Kanye has around him in his camp, which is very interesting. But he's outlandish, and I think if you're Kanye, you need somebody that's outlandish to lead your campaign. You know,
who is telling Kanye that this is a good idea? Who is putting these ideas? Or is he just like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm just gonna do what I want, like kind of thing. I don't think anyone's telling Kanye. I think he's surrounded by a bunch of yes man, no mans.
Yeah. In my mind, I don't think Kanye has like a mentor. I think Kanye's mentor is Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah. Kanye. Do you think he has a higher power?
He's probably just like in his car, like, hey Kanye, like, what should I do? And he's just like talking to each shoulder.
Hey Kanye. Hey Kanye. Pre-Kanye before Kanye's mom died.
Rest in peace, Donda.
Yeah, and then after Kanye's mom died, because I feel like that was the pivotal shift in when he
went crazy.
When his whatever mental disorder went out of check was when his mom died.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it, bro. Like, you came from that person. Like, it's gotta fuck with your mental to the highest degree.
I don't see any other thing in his mind that affected him worse than his mom passing.
Yeah,
and that was like the catalyst for him to.
But
lose.
like, yeah, I guess you're right. It's like, how was he like? Fuck, my mom's dead. I'm gonna be anti-Semitist now. Like what's the correlation there? You know?
I don't know.
But he probably just went crazy because of that, and then with crazy comes crazy things.
Yeah, and then with all that power and influence and money, like no one tell you anything. But like, does he like? What blows my mind is, does he really think that he has a chance? Like, does he like? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think Kanye West.
Like,
has a
I'm
chance.
sure he sees the numbers. Like, I'm sure he's like, it's like a publicity stunt for him. Like,
it's probably also just like legacy, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool to say that you ran for president and like whether you won or not, like you're one of those people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in the future we will see like someone make that transition to a major, like we kind of did with Donald Trump, but I think someone even more so than Donald Trump, like someone maybe like for instance, I feel like Manny Pacquiao could run for president in the Philippines. He was the governor.
He's brain damaged though.
Huh?
He's pretty brain damaged.
Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Really? But he's so respected.
Yeah.
And and a president is just like a figurehead, really. Like, there's still so much checks and balances within like government. Like you
You're really
you have a lot of power.
Spokesperson. Like,
right, you're just a spokesperson, right? But as long as you have a clean record, you don't say any too wild shit. Like, I think you're respected amongst the community, and I think anyone could really be president. But
it's true.
Yeah,
it's valid.
Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I like that.
I would love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think he would be a great president.
I think he would too.
Yeah, I think he would be great.
You think he would wear like a fucking Terminator outfit?
I wouldn't put it past him. I think he's still got his knack for entertainment as well.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Speaking of entertainment, I watched Oppenheimer.
Alex Mark said it sucked.
Terrible film.
Really?
Bro. Awful movie.
Yeah.
The lesson at the end of it was cool, but like to sit through that movie for 3 hours, bro, was nothing short of torture.
That bad, huh?
It was about as worse as drinking this Metamoon bullshit.
Wait, okay.
I do want to see Barbie though. That's like
I do want to see Barbie.
Yeah.
We could set a date.
But
sorry, I don't want to like switch gears, but I'm going to anyway. When is the Lil Baby concert? Is this Saturday?
This Saturday, Lil Baby, Crypto.com Arena. It's a movie.
Do you already bought your tickets?
I was gonna go with Brady Bagman, but he bailed, so I'm gonna take my girl, and I was thinking we could do a little double date.
No, I would rather just go by myself.
I'm down to just go me and you. Fuck the.
No,
fuck the
I mean,
girls.
no, take your girl. I don't mind third wheeling.
I haven't asked her yet.
Okay.
I'm cool. Literally just having like a bros night. That sounds fun.
That sounds dope.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down. Let me know. What it is,
tickets.
and yeah, by the way, my girlfriend's leaving for a week.
Bro, you can't say that on the podcast.
I got a free week to myself.
Is she not going to see this,
Nah,
Jenny? I am so sorry. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to say her name, but we'll call her Prime.
Girlfriend.
Prime. I'm so sorry. That
What do
your
you
boyfriend
mean?
You just said that you don't want to be with your girlfriend for a week.
No, I have bros time. I have time
okay.
to spend with the bros. She even encouraged me. She's like, "Hey, you love your boys. You need to go spend time with them. Here's my chance."
Where's she going?
Oh, it's a very sad story. A family member passed away.
Ooh, close family member?
Yeah, an uncle. First uncle passed away, so she's got to go to the arrangements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she was like, "You want to come?" And I was like, "I don't think that's an appropriate time
You're
to meet
like,
your
funeral,
family."
Little Baby concert.
No,
Little Baby.
it's not
for
even
sure.
that. Like she's gonna be here for the Lil Baby concert, but I think I want to go. I'm putting healthy boundaries. I learned in therapy. You know, you gotta learn. You gotta put healthy boundaries. It's okay.
Dude. Okay, we'll book our tickets. But speaking of therapy, bro, that shit is life changing. I've had like 3 sessions, and it's You just unload all your bullshit, bro, and then you feel so good after. Like,
yeah,
so good.
I was like really apprehensive about it because it is kind of like a investment, and
yeah.
you're just sitting there talking to someone, but it really does like make you feel better about life. And then if you're better in your head, then you perform better out in the world.
Yep.
So it's actually like I was thinking to myself, oh, this is bullshit. I'm just spending money on some Fugazi, but I actually have come to like actually love it.
Have you found a therapist that you fuck with?
I do. I do fuck with my therapist. Shout out. She.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. It's a girl. She also does like life coaching and stuff like that. But she aligns with me because she grew up as a Korean American. But my girlfriend, because we also double as couples, but she thinks she favors me over her.
Interesting. And she's been vocal about that she favors you?
She's not vocal, but it seems like I feel it too. It's like she takes my side a little bit more. Like
that's so funny.
Which I don't know how this is gonna fare in the long run, but she's cool. She's dope. She makes me feel good, and she's really expensive.
I bet. My therapist is a gay male in his 40s, and he's been awesome. Shout out. He just understands me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, honestly.
Yeah.
Did you go? Okay. Did you
Not
go?
saying I'm gay. Just
No.
putting that out there.
Who cares? But did you go? Did you go like shopping around? Did you like talk to a couple people?
I had 3 interviews.
Yeah.
First one, the lady, the first thing she said was, "Nice to meet you. Not sure if you saw, but my rate is actually different." I was like, "You're out of here, bitch." And then the second one was a dude. He was just too like, hey, like, monotone.
Oh yeah.
And then third dude was like super friendly, like just fell in love with him. So
cool. Did you go through BetterHelp?
No. Nope.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you're receiving some benefit from it because I am too. It helps.
It is expensive.
It is expensive, and then it's not covered under any insurance. You're paying out of pocket.
What are you paying? Can I ask what you're paying? I'm paying $150 an hour.
$300.
What? For what?
Yeah, it's $1,200 once a week. $1,200 investment
Per month?
Yeah, man.
Is that for 2 sessions, like one with you and one with your girl?
Per hour. No. So okay.
Oh,
so no. I'm not.
tragic.
I'm not. I should take it back. I'm paying what you're paying, but that's her normal rate. But we have an agreement that states that she will bring down the rate just because she bases each case based upon if she thinks she can be helpful, and her normal rate is $300, but she's like, hey, like I want to take your case on because I think I could be of service. Let's bring it down. So I am paying what you're paying.
$300 an hour that is a lot of money, bro. That is that lawyer money,
steep,
lady. You are crushing it.
Yeah, she's doing well. Shout out. But it helps. I'm glad you're seeing seeing a benefit from it because I definitely am.
Yeah. You know, for me, bro, like my life has always been like wake up, grind, whatever that word even means. Mm-hmm. And now the happiest I've been in fucking years, bro, this is my schedule. I wake up whenever I wake up. Mm-hmm. I get my 7 to 8 hours. I do the grounding, the reading, the writing, cryo, 2-hour workout, sauna, shower, breakfast. By the time the breakfast hits, it's already like 2 p.m. And that's when I start working. And it's like that balance, bro, has brought me so much fucking like peace.
You think that's for you? That's okay, because I feel like you used to wake up super early, but like business starts like if you're in New York, people are stock market, they're up at fucking 6.
But that's what I've kind of realized, bro, is like you don't always need to be like up amidst the action. Like it's good to maybe work other hours so that you can get intentional, because during the day people are just like throwing shit at you, like
right,
like all this random bullshit, and then you become reactive because you're reacting to what everyone's putting at you.
Yeah.
So I kind of like being awake and working intentionally when no one else is awake, because then when I go to sleep, they're throwing their bullshit. I wake up, I do my things first, and then I react.
Yeah.
Selectively.
Yeah. That's good, man. I'm learning to just let it. I feel like I'm pretty laid back. I feel like I'm getting still finding that balance of being laid back and being on top of it. But it's still learning, man. I feel like I was a little bit of a slow bloomer, so which is fine.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
We gonna close that gang.
Yeah, I know. I know, man. I know, man. I've actually our guests that were supposed to be on today are actually gonna be my team.
My team.
Yeah, are actually coming on my team. So
that's fire.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good. They know how to do it, so it'll be good.
I think that's a wrap. Yeah,
I think so.
This has been a beautiful episode, man. I actually really enjoyed this one. This seems
I did
like a
too.
strong
It was
one.
a cool check-in.
Yeah, it was. Let us know who you guys have on the Jake Paul, Nate Diaz fight. If you made it this far, DM me. I'm cash apping you $10 for sticking with us. Christian will match it. We're going to have to cap it at 10 people because that'll be $100 each. We'll decide.
Yeah.
But we just appreciate if you made it this far. It means a lot to us. Live a happy life, and stay tuned for another episode coming real soon. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a review, follow Christian, follow your boy, and we'll see you soon. Bye.